This is Xie Zhifei, and this is my SIT 253 final portfolio presentation. Let me share the introduction first. My concept is a game which named as Modern Summary. The background of this game is in the 15th century, Japan has conquered the world, and all the other countries now under the control of Japan government. And as a wandering summary, you will need to take your responsibility to guard the world peace in the 21st century. And let's see the focus. From background I have mentioned above, we can find several keywords. Firstly, Japan has conquered all the world, so with adopt, Japanese culture will become the mainstream culture of the world. After research, I found that Japanese cyberpunk style suit this theme best. Therefore, all my themes should be infused with the Japanese cyberpunk elements. And the second keyword's modern summary. This is a third-person view game, so obviously summary is a game themselves. All players should like their character to be cool. So in my visual test, I will focus on summary. And what makes summary to be cool? Of course, armor and katana. And the modern summary should represent future element. Summary should represent old-fashioned Japanese element and etc. element. And another thing is important in the game is the background, right? It's a modern summary, so we need to have some background. And so I was planning to make another a visual assessment about the background, like the building. I will show you later. And finally, the background of a game is a key component, and background that matches the setting. The player's performance can greatly enhance the player's user experience. So my assessment should contain different background and audio to bring good experience to user. From this point of view, my audio assessment will contain a lot of background. Yeah. So let me show you the mood board. This was my inspiration come from. Yeah. And the reference, I have searched a lot of picture. And the research report, katana, armor, Star Wars armor, and there's buildings, future element, cyberpunk element, and plan for my assist. Like I said, I will create the armor, the katana, and 2 background assists, and 10 audio assists. I will introduce you later. First, the visual assist development. I have the katana as my first assist. Yeah, like what I did. See. Create the basic. That process is too long, so I will introduce you briefly. Whatever the module you want to modeling, right? First you need to create a basic object, like the handle of the katana is a cylinder, so we need to create a cylinder. And the target picture is also important, because we can adjust the size of the basic object. We can adjust the size of basic object according to the target picture, like this one. and all the others, and all my other all my other visual assets are following this procedure. And what will be used a lot is move the vertex, select the vertex, convert to editable poly, and etc. things. Change the scale, change the position of the vertex edge, etc. So generally, the shape you want to make, the change of shape you want to implement is achieved by adjusting by changing the position of vertex or position of edge, or and attach them, etc. So what is most important? The scale, the position. You can position and scale, and of course you can create a new vertex. Create new vertex and change the position. And what I want to explain more is when you create a visual asset, you need careful. You need to make a plan ahead before you are actually doing it, right? So this is the reason is, if you just do it right without any plan, you will get a very bad outcome. So plan ahead and process after. Let me show you the assessed container. Process of container. If you have anything confuse you, you can check it from here. See, right here, it's a change of the scale. Armor, basic object, like I said. Change the vertex. Delete the face. Yep. Yeah, texture. Using the texture material, using the bitmap function to give it a more fabulous outcome. See the building, the first building. Last building texture using the bitmap. Adjusting the vertex. Adjusting the vertex and seal the deleted face, etc. That will be all. And audio assist. I've created 10 audio assist. This one is arm walking. Like arm running. You can check them from here. Container being put back. Container being put. Sorry. And those are the background audio. Car hooking. Box and water flow. So can you see the relate between my audio assist and visual assist? I have created the visual assist before I create the audio assist. So you can see the armor working, so we can simulate the player control the character to move with the armor, right? To run with the armor, and the katana being pulled out. Yeah, katana being put back, katana hitting each other, katana hitting the armor, and also the background audio. When the background is switched to like the countryside, right? You can use box and water flow to make the player feel like they are really in a countryside. And when the background is switched to city, car hooking, right? It makes you feel like, oh yeah, I'm in the city. And those are the animation I've created. Combine the audio and the visual assist. See, when armor is working, pull out the katana. Switch between background. The very Japanese music, which is created by me, yeah. And what left? Assist list and management. Using the visual assist list provided from school, audio assist list, and timeline. Yeah, I did all them on time. Yeah. And folio 1 reflection, folio 2 reflection, and now final reflection. At what stage is your folio work for SIT 253? Like I said, I think I have finished all the requirements of the final folio, and moduling. This part is I finished the best, I think, except the armor. As you can see, the armor isn't so good. The reason I can finish this so good is because I failed the time management. So at the end of this trimester, I have to put my time into other unis. So yeah, I don't have enough time for this. And texture, compared to the first time I have created the visual assist, this time I did it so much better, and now I think I'm very skilled in using bitmap, UVW, and other rendering function. Same for modeling. I'm more familiar with those functions like the scale, the position, and etc. thing, and audio assist. That is the most interesting part. I really liked it and enjoyed it, and I think the products I made were pretty good. I think I simulated the background and the sound very good. Yeah. And also I have learned a lot about how to make the audio, and I think I'm capable to make some good assist already. And timeline, like I said, I have did everything on time, but yeah, I feel the time management because I didn't finish them ahead the plan. I think that's why when I jump into the end of this trimester, I can't have much time to try my best. So I can tell you right now it's 5 a.m. in China, so I'm still awake. Yeah, so I really failed the time management, but I think I accept that. I did other things in a acceptable standard. Yeah. And animation. The reason I put this to the end is I think my performance on this part is pretty bad. Yeah. I think this is the part where I lost the most points. The reason I did it so poor is my time management system has failed, like I said, or my assignment is due, and because I didn't finish it before the plan, so I didn't have time to finish this part satisfactorily. And those skills is from the honestly, I didn't I didn't watch the recording from the learning resources. I just watched the document, and the document said just use the auto key and move the object and yeah, etc. But what I did is I find out how to add the audio assist, how to add the sound to the animation. So I think that's a good aside. Yeah, what I left, I think that will be all. My final portfolio. So introduction. This is my name, my ID, my email. So if you guys have anything you wanna ask me, you can just email me. And thank you for listening, and have a good day.